Next up, at UFC 318, we have the featured fight of the evening. We have Kevin Holland taking on Daniel Rodriguez. This fight was supposed to happen years ago. Instead, was it Chimaev that missed weight? Is that what fucked that whole card up?
Yep.
Chimaev misses weight. So they have to shuffle the whole thing around because Nate Diaz is like, I'm not fighting that fat shithead. So then Kevin Holland fights Chimaev. Daniel Rodriguez fights. Did he fight Nate Diaz?
I think he was out. I think he was the one that was out.
He got screwed. Yeah. Who did Nate end up fighting?
He fought Tony Ferguson, didn't he?
Yeah, and he beat him. Yeah, it was his retirement fight. Not a retirement, like his last fight in the UFC. Oh, basically his retirement. He hasn't fought since then. The reality is, Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez were supposed to fight a while ago, and now here they are. Yeah, there you go. And now here we go. We got Kevin Holland at welterweight. Welterweight Kevin Holland's a different guy to break down than middleweight Kevin Holland. He's 28-13, 3-2 in his last 5. He's riding back-to-back welterweight wins. He's taking on D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez, 19-5 in his career, 2-3 in his last 5. He's on a 2-fight win streak of his own. Kevin Holland at welterweight is a fast, accurate striker. He's got the speed. He's got the pinpoint accuracy. He's got the grappling chops as well. Takedown defense is not great, but actually at welterweight, it is somewhat improved because he doesn't quite get bullied. Kevin Holland is a guy that fights every single freaking month, most recently last month when he beat the absolute piss out of Vicente Luque. He's taking on D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez. Yeah, he beat the shit out of him. He rocked him on the feet first, too. Daniel Rodriguez is a very good boxer, not a kickboxer, a boxer. He picks his shots pretty well. Takedown defense is pretty good. Doesn't have much grappling to offer. Overall, Daniel Rodriguez is very tough. He will get after it on the feet. He will move forward. He's a professional. The problem is he's a pretty one-dimensional guy. That dimension is good. It's very good, clean boxing, but there's no kicks. There's no grappling to round it all out. It's just straight-up boxing. And if Kevin Holland only has to worry about just the boxing, and Kevin Holland can strike, Kevin Holland can grapple, he's going to be longer, so he'll have that reach advantage. I think Kevin Holland wins here for all of those reasons. I trust a welterweight Kevin Holland. It's middleweight Kevin Holland that you can't fully trust. Welterweight Kevin Holland, this new version who's in Houston instead of Fort Worth, this new version that seems to be grinding and doing what he's supposed to do.
He was in Fort Worth for his unembedded.
Well, he bounces between the two. He drives to Houston for like 3-4 days of training and comes back instead of just doing his entire fight camp up here. Kevin Holland is going to be the pick. I believe in him. I trust him, and I know those are crazy words to say. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, the issue for D-Rod here is he's a very technical striker, but he's very stiff and kind of stationary. There's no real footwork fluidity with a guy like D-Rod. He's got nice kicks, a nice high kick that he'll throw sometimes. And I like D-Rod. D-Rod's a former lock of the week. Obviously, Kevin Holland, former lock of the week as well, unfortunately, against RDA when he kind of got ran through a little bit. So I know these guys well. It's just the fluidity and the way that Kevin Holland's able to strike, the footwork, the evadability of Kevin Holland. I think that D-Rod just not going to be able to really find Kevin Holland. Obviously, if D-Rod comes in and brings in like the Jack Della Maddalena game plan, force Kevin Holland against the fence, and sometimes he will kind of play that too much defense, not enough offense. That's what was happening against Jack Della Maddalena. But Jack Della Maddalena is kind of that next level of boxer, can really kind of cut you off with the footwork and also with the hooks and stuff as well. D-Rod's a little bit more tight with the 1s and 2s, so I just don't think he's going to be able to fight Kevin Holland. I know a lot of people are playing Kevin Holland inside the distance, knockout or chasing the sub again.
Tough.
It just seems like so many people are on that he might just win like a 30-27. So,
$9,300 in DraftKings Fantasy is only worth it if you think he can Vicente Luque his way through this. Yeah, you got that signed D-Rod. He doesn't work with that weed company anymore. Wasn't there like Jesse. A big fallout?
Oh. No free
I could be wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought it was.
That's autographed by D-Rod. Jesse got me that.
No, D-Rod's sweet. D-Rod, you and I talked about this.
If people go rewatch my Lock of the Week D-Rod video, we might get canceled.
Yeah, that's right. D-Rod is sweet. He's an old school fighter. Weren't we just talking about why the UFC doesn't have finishes anymore? Because there's not fighters, they're just athletes. D-Rod's a fighter. D-Rod's a fighter. He will scrap. He will get after it. He's not afraid to get hit. He's not afraid to hit you. He's not trying to play some technical athletic.
He's actually got underrated jiu-jitsu, too. I
Just
know he's
doesn't.
been submitted
Yeah,
stuff,
he just doesn't put himself in positions to use it.
Yeah, I like D-Rod. He's a cool guy.
Should be a really fun fight. $9,300 in DraftKings Fantasy. Like I said, that only makes sense if you think Kevin Holland finishes here because he's not going to score a ton of points just in a being a
He
little
was
bit
either
better
high
of a
as
striker.
shit or he really doesn't know anything. But they were asking him about the champion and Jack Della Maddalena and who's going to get the title shot and this and that. And he was talking about that, and he couldn't remember he said Jack Della Maddalena's name correctly somehow because he didn't know who he was talking about. And then he was like, yeah, he won the belt off. He couldn't fucking remember Bilal Muhammad's name and stuff. It was pretty funny.
Was he joking?
No, he was just being like, he was like, oh, I think he was fucking ripped.
He could. I mean, he could be. But you would be
Because
surprised
he looked
how
at
many.
somebody off stage, he's like, oh.
Yeah.
And he's got
You'd
those fucking big ass veneers too.
You would be surprised how many fighters don't really follow the sport as closely. But this should be a really fun fight if you want to check out every pick, every bet, every tool. We have an artificial intelligence. We have 5 different cappers giving you their picks and bets. All of it available right now. WeWantPicks.com. Just click Become a Member at the top. Oh, look, a mid-roll. Don't forget the tape index. For those of you who like to do your own research, we've got all the fights lined up for you. You don't have to be digging through the depths of Fight Pass hell. We've got it lined up for you. You select your fight card, you select your fighter, you get their full fight history, little blood play button, you click that, boom, video pops up. That is available
Boom, bop,
on
beam,
the
boom,
website.
beam, bop, bam.
Pow.